I'm here with Miss Treasure Hunter USA, man, and we're discussing the 2025 Moon Lake Gathering, which is going to be an awesome event. So we're putting together speakers and we're getting things put out. So I just wanted to give kind of a quick update what's going on. First, I want to talk about what we've got planned. Last year, well, I'm going to say for the Moon Lake Gatherings, what we've always had is it's free to everybody.
We're really excited.
Yeah, so it's something that we want to put on that we don't want to charge people money for. So it's free to everybody. However, this costs us money, so we do ask for donations, or we wouldn't be able to do this. And we've always had enough donations to cover it. And but there's always been a little bit of extra to help pay for the next year. And like I said, we don't make a dime off this. I got to pay my own way there. I got to pay my own lodging, my own meals, my own everything.
Really exciting event.
But it's just the great thing is to meet a lot of great people there and everything. But so what happened last year is we got a lot of great donations, but things went sky high, man. Things cost a lot, so we didn't end up with any money really to put forward to this year. But and so we didn't know if we was going to have it or not. But we got a great deal on the event center, the Duchesne County Event Center, man, and it'll hold a lot of people, and this is going to be great. It's not going to be outdoors like it was before. Outdoors was great, but man, I always worried about the weather, if it was too hot, too cold, if it was going to rain. And but this year we're indoor on the event center in Duchesne, Utah, and it's a great event center. So man, and they gave us a bargain basement deal. So we're going to do this again. And last year, I always think, man, why do we put this on? Because it's a lot of work and we don't get nothing out of it except for to meet you guys, and that's...
You get to meet Terry, the original treasure hunter.
That's dumb. I'm nobody. Everybody out there is a lot better off than me, a lot more knowledgeable than me. But anyways, last year I told people, if you're shy, if you don't dare ask people any questions, because people come from all across the country. There's a lot of knowledge shows up with this. We bring in the speakers and the demonstrations and things like that to bring people to come in. But people that come in got a lot more experience, a lot more knowledge than me. And I told people last year, I got to get you in here. I told people last year, if you're shy, if you don't know what to ask, just if you see 2 or 3 people standing in a circle, just go stand and listen, just eavesdrop, just listen to see what they have to say. And this made it worth it for me last year. I had a lady come up to me last year and she says, Terry, she says, I had the most wonderful experience. I'll never miss another one of these. She says, I did exactly what you told me. And I says, what did I tell you? You said if you see anybody standing around talking, just go stand by and just listen. And she says, that's what I did. And I heard the most fantastic stories that I would have never, ever heard. She says, I'll never miss another one of them.
And there's a lot of great food and a lot of great prizes and gifts.
So anyways, that made it worth it for me, just for her, to do that. So what we've got scheduled this year, it's a 3-day event we're having this year, and we're starting off with, and we're still figuring things out. Still rounding up speakers, man. The speakers we're trying to get and the ones that have committed, and we don't want to really say everything until we get everything 100% nailed down, man. They're first-class speakers. There's going to be some first-class demonstrations. We're going to have demonstrations on metal detecting. Fisher Metal Detectors, they're sponsoring us again and bringing some detectors out and showing us. And we've got one of their dealers is going to be there that's experts. So if you're into metal detecting and you want to learn how, or you don't know how and you want to learn, man, these guys will teach you how to do it, the right way, the wrong way, the best way, and all that. So, and then we're going to have some classes on dowsing and some other stuff. So we're going to be talking about Bigfoot, UFOs, but my love is the treasure hunting, so we're going to have treasure hunters there. We're going to have Kelly Nelson, if anybody's seen his videos with me, talking about the Spanish treasure sign symbols and death traps. He's going to be doing a 2-part, starting from the beginning of what to look for and then taking you through the advanced. That'll be on Friday during the day, and I forget which times, but it's just before lunch, the first session, and then the advanced session is right after lunch, so after that. So anyways, that's what we got planned there. We've got the owner of Space Wolf Research. His property butts up right next to the Skinwalker Ranch, and he has strange stuff happening on his property, and he's going to be telling some things about that. But one of the strange things that he told me that happened was he's got one of them metal storage containers on his property, and one day he came there, and it's behind a locked gate. Well, this storage container was one way. When he came back, somebody had picked it up and turned it 180 degrees or 90 degrees, and so he couldn't see any tire tracks of how a forklift. I mean, these things are big and heavy. It would have taken a big forklift to move this. Couldn't see any tire tracks. His gate was locked, but somehow, and I don't know how, he accidentally found out that I don't know if he had some pliers in his hand and went and touched it, and the pliers stuck to the storage container. This storage container became magnetic. And so, man, that was a strange deal. We got Randy Bradford's coming from Missouri, maybe? He's going to be talking about the Lou treasure map. Dan Dillman's going to be talking about the Aztec treasure. We also got Lon Childs. His dad and him were working on 3 Lakes in Kanab, and a lot of strange things happened to them. A lot of people ended up dying, a lot of strange things, but there's 3 people that ended up at the same spot there at 3 Lakes, and they're going to be telling their stories. I don't know if I dare tell this or not. We'll wait and see, but we got a professional coming to talk about KGC treasures and some treasures that got taken by the FBI when they was working in cahoots with the FBI. That'll be a story. We'll wait and announce that. There'll be some great artifacts there.
The whole day's activity packed. So there's just thing after thing after thing, which is so cool, you guys, and it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun listening to Terry.
I don't talk much because there's a lot more knowledge than me out there, you know. And so I don't know if anybody's got any questions about the event. Like I say, I've never done a Facebook Live before, so I don't even know how this is working.
So hopefully it's coming across well and you're getting your questions answered.
And I'm getting a tired arm. There's a lot more that I'm forgetting. I should have wrote all this down because it's 3 packed days, you know, with a lot of stuff going on. And you gonna hold it for me for a minute? I'll hold it for a minute. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I really should have made a note of everything that was going on. And I'm going to have to do another live or put out some more videos of what else is happening. But I'm excited about this year. This is going to be a great year. And I don't see any comments or anything, so...
The food is the one thing that always excites me. Just if anyone loves to eat a variety of really good food, there's always a variety of really good food.
So, like I say, this is going to be a great event. There's, this place where we're at the Duchesne Event Center, they've got camping spots for trailers. They've got water and power hookups for your trailer if you want that, but you got to go through them. I think they said it was like $25 a day, pretty reasonable. And then across the river, which is just right there, there's some camping spots for tents. You know, we're trying to do this where it costs everybody is not, so we can get by as cheap as possible. Just get out here and meet all the people that are going to be there from all across the country. And so with that said, I'm not seeing any comments. So with that said, I'm just going to sign off and I'll be more prepared next time. So
good job, though.
So me and Miss Treasure Hunter USA, man, we're here to say have a great day, and we'll see you in August 14th, 15th, and 16th, 2025 at the Duchesne Utah Event Center. And with that said, that's a wrap.